Hello everyone, welcome back to World. In this video, I'll discuss about environmental pollution and control, the Unit 3 complete important questions along with the solution. If you watch this video till end, for sure from this module you will score 90%, 90 plus, 90 above you will score easily. Here this is the complete syllabus of this Unit 2. It is completely about industrial wastewater management. And I have prepared these 8 questions in such a way that it will cover the entire syllabus of this Unit 2. Before starting, if you are new to Visual, then subscribe to it for more videos like this. If you like, share, subscribe and comment will motivate me to create even more videos which will be helpful to you. So, subscribe to Visual. Done? Done. Let us get into the video. Explain the different strategies used for industrial wastewater pollution control. Here, how the industrial wastewater is there, no? How to control that pollution. What are all the strategies to control the wastewater pollution? Let us see one by one. The first one is source reduction, which means it will reduce the pollution at the starting by using better material and processes. At the starting only it will use the better materials and the process. Then it can easily reduce the pollution. Whatever the sources we are using, the materials, process, everything from the beginning only it will use the better material so that it can reduce the pollution. That is source reduction. And the second one is volume reduction. It reduces the amount of wastewater by saving and reusing the water. Here in this case it will reduce the amount of wastewater. How means by saving and reusing the water. It will reuse the same water so that it will reduce the amount of wastewater. Clear? By reusing the same water. And strength reduction, which means reduce the pollutant concentration by separating wastes and avoiding spills. In this case, it will reduce the pollutant concentration. How it will reduce means it will separate the wastes and avoiding spills. By doing these two, it will reduce the pollutant concentration. The pollutants concentration, the pollutants amount will be reduced. And equalization, which means mix wastewater to make flow and quality uniform. And the next one is neutralization. It will adjust the pH level to neutral level. The process is called neutralization. And the next one is proportioning, which means it will control the flow rate of wastewater for better treatment. Which means it will control the wastewater flow rate for the better treatment. And the next one is treatment methods. We have physical, chemical and biological methods to remove the pollutants. All the treatment methods we have physical, chemical and biological. Reuse and recycling, as I already told you, here reusing the water. Use treated water again to save the water. Saving and reusing the water. That is also one more method. CETP, which means common treatment plant for many industries. We have to use the common treatment plant for many industries so that we can easily control that wastewater pollution. This is also one more strategy. And the next one is proper disposal. Dispose the wastewater safely as per standards. You have to dispose the wastewater as per the rules, as per the standards. And the final one is combine all these methods together for effective pollution control. Clear? These are all the strategies we use to control the wastewater pollution. Clear? You have to write down based on the marks given. If you understand the concept, you can easily write down in your own words. No problem. If you just remember the side headings, then you can easily write down the meaning of that in your own words. Clear? Let us move to the second question. What is volume reduction and strength reduction? Explain their methods with example. Here, volume reduction means reducing the quantity of wastewater generated. Here, volume means the quantity. Clear? The methods we have, water conservation. It will use the less water, and recycling and reuse of the water. fixing leaks. These are all the methods included in the volume reduction. For example, reusing cooling water in industries. After cooling that hot water which is emitted from that industries, they will reuse that cooling water again in the industries. That is one more example for this volume reduction. And the second one is strength reduction, reducing the concentration of pollutants in water. This is one more method. They will just reduce the concentration of that pollutants which are present in that wastewater. Clear? Here the methods are segregation of high and low polluted wastes. They will segregate all the high and low polluted wastes together, preventing chemical spills. Along with that, proper process control. These are all the methods involved in strength reduction. For example, separating highly acidic waste and treating it separately. As I already told you, they will segregate high and low polluted wastes separately. In overall, volume reduction reduces the amount, here as I already told you, and strength reduction reduces the pollution level. Clear? You have to remember these things. You can easily write down in your own words. And the third question is describe the process of neutralization in industry wastewater treatment. How this neutralization works. Clear? Let us see. Neutralization is the process of adjusting the pH of wastewater to neutral. I have already told you about the neutralization, which means it will adjust the pH level to neutral level. That is called neutralization. Let us see in detail. The process, it will check the pH of the water, of that wastewater. The first step is it will check the pH. What is the pH of that wastewater? The acidic and alkaline. Which kind of water it is this? It will check the pH of that wastewater. After that, if it is acidic, then add bases like lime, NaOH, or calcium dihydroxide. It will add the lines like these two. Clear? If it is acidic. And if it is alkaline, we have to add the acids like H2SO4, which means sulfuric acid or sulfur acid, and hydrochloric acid. Clear? Mix properly in a tank. If it is acidic, we have to add these. If it is alkaline, we have to add these acids. After adding, we have to mix it properly in a tank, and final pH is adjusted to safe range, that is 6.5 to 8.5. That is neutral level. This process is completely called as neutralization. Clear? Adjusting the pH level of that wastewater to neutral level. This is the neutral level of pH. For example, acidic waste from chemical industries is treated with the lime to make it neutral. This is the example how we have to do all this procedure to control its pH level. That is neutralization. Here neutralization makes wastewater safe for treatment and discharge as well, which means the wastewater, whatever is there, that is safe for treatment and that is discharged after neutralization. Clear? Let us move to the fourth question. What is equalization? Explain its importance and working in wastewater management. Equalization. We have to explain about equalization. This is the process of collecting and mixing wastewater in a tank to make it flow and quality uniform. I have already told this, which means why we do this equalization means this is a process of temporary storing, collecting and mixing the raw wastewater in a tank. These are the importance of this equalization. Let us see one by one. It will prevent the sudden changes in flow and pollution load, and it improves the efficiency of treatment units as well. It protects the equipment from the shock loads as well. It ensures smooth and continuous operation. This is why we prefer equalization. How it works exactly? The wastewater is collected in a equalization tank. The wastewater is collected. After that, use mixers and aerators. After that, flow becomes uniform. After mixing, the flow will be uniform, equally distributed, and it sends steadily to next treatment stage. After mixing completely uniformly, then it will send that to next treatment stage. This is how the equalization works. Here, equalization helps in stable and efficient wastewater treatment. Clear? Let us move to the next question. Explain the concept of proportioning in wastewater treatment system. The concept of proportioning. This is the process of controlling and maintaining a uniform flow rate of wastewater into a treatment units. Let us understand. Here it ensures the wastewater is fed in a fixed and steady quantities. After that, it avoids the sudden overload and underloads. It maintains the proper treatment conditions. That is why it is very important. This is the whole concept of this proportioning. How it works? The wastewater is stored in a tank. Flow is regulated using pumps or valves. After that, the supplied at a constant rate to treatment units. The which is stored here, that is supplied at a constant rate to the treatment units. Clear? This is how exactly the proportioning works. For example, using control pump to send the equal amounts of wastewater continuously. This is an example of this proportioning. Here, proportioning ensures smooth, efficient and consistent treatment. Whatever I am explaining here, these are all the strategies to prevent the pollution which is there in the wastewater. Clear? We are controlling the pollution, the pollutants which are present in the wastewater. And the next question is, what are common effluent treatment plants, that is CETP? Explain their need and working. Here, which means CETP, where multiple industries send their effluents for treatments. Clear? And small industries cannot afford industrial treatment plants, and it reduces the treatment cost. This will reduces the treatment cost as well, and it ensures the proper pollution control as well. It protects the environment from untreated discharge. Clear? This is very helpful for the small industries because they cannot afford individual treatment plants, so that they can send to this CETP. The working is industries send wastewater through pipelines or tankers. After that, wastewater is collected in CETP and treated using physical, chemical and biological methods, as I already told you. And treated water is safely discharged or reused again in the industries. Very clear? CETP provides the cost effective because the small industries also can easily afford for that, and efficient wastewater treatment for multiple industries. That is why it is very helpful for us. And next question is, discuss the recirculation of industrial wastes and its advantages. Here, recirculation means reusing the treated wastewater again in the same industry instead of discharging it. I have already told you that the heat water is cooled down and again they reuse it. The process is wastewater is collected and treated. After that, treated water is sent back to the reuse. As simple as that. It is used in processes like cooling, washing and etc. Clear? The advantages are saves water, reduces the pollution, lower treatment and disposal cost as well. And these are all the advantages. Let us move to the next question. I have only 1 minute. What are effluent standards, and explain the importance type in industrial wastewater management. Here, the effluent standards are the rules that fix the maximum limit of the pollution and allowed in industrial wastewater before it discharged into the environment. The important means it will prevent the water pollution, protects the human health, it saves the aquatic life of plants and animals, it ensures the industries follow the law as well. This is very important, and it encourages the wastewater treatment and reuse as well. These are all the importance. And the types we have: surface water standard, land disposal standards, sewer standards and reuse standards. I'll tell you one thing, that if you understand you can easily write down in your own words. If you found this video helpful, then like this video, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.